buzz, and now this such a high profile tournament too. Before, I feel like those earlier tournaments, just the way they were run, maybe as the fans couldn't get behind it as much. But now, with not just obviously the money at the end of the line, but seeing as how many fighters were in the tournament and just the format too of just how it went down, that's why I feel like now more than ever he's been getting that buzz. So much well deserved and good for him.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like at least at this present moment today, should he be considered the best featherweight in the world all around?
Arguably, yes, because I mean, so many people, outside of, I don't want to just talk about the UFC because that's all everyone ever talks about is the UFC. But man, you look at one championship or Risen or I don't know what ACB is doing right now, but you can just think of any other, big high profile organization and fighters from all over the world, in our weight category. I just know that there's pieces everywhere, man, and maybe even unsigned. So even unsigned young hot prospects or guys his age or guys that just never got the shot or guys that are and do have that kind of skill set mindset, but just they haven't been able to been on that platform for being able to showcase that skill set. But him, being on that platform and being able to showcase all that, yes, because right now too with so many injuries and fine, we'll just talk about the UFC right now. You got all these guys in the top 10 and talk about having all the best guys, but why aren't they fighting each other? Me as a fan, right, and knowing that these guys are my division, so if we were over there and we were to fight any of these guys, that's who I want to fight. Why are none of these guys in the top 10 all say they all want to fight for the title? Why are we not fighting one another? At least for us here, what we have in Bellator, we're all fighting one another, or we're staring at each other across the pond. Sooner or later, we will fight one another.
Yeah,
like it's inevitable. There's no escaping that. There's no. And we have our ranking system now, but even then, I'm glad that even now with guys in our ranking system, I know we're going to see some really exciting matchups now, and that's who I got. I'm glad that me personally, I know rankings are great, but that's the only ranking I care about is having the C next to my name, so being at the top of the list. But outside of that, the fact that I do have a number next to my name, until I get myself back up to being able to fight for the title again, my main goal, objective, mission is take out all these other guys that are in the top 10 then. I still see them as guys that are in my way to go out into becoming the champion, and until I get him again, or if it be AJ McKee, whoever it be, I want to clean that list out.
Yeah. Well then, man, let's end it on this then. You just hinted to it. Obviously, the AJ fight next week. What if you were in AJ's corner? What advice would you tell him? Like, what do you see in retrospect, and what do you wish you kind of knew going into those other two fights?
I would tell him fight smart. I understand you're undefeated and you're younger. You have the reach, the height, and you can finish a fight anywhere. But this is still. Don't think that this is an easy fight by any means. Just because of. From what you've seen over the years, or because of his age and his height and his reach, he is dangerous everywhere too. And even though what he is dangerous at, only like his basic money moves or what we've seen over the years on how he stopped guys, that's still something to never overlook. It's still something you gotta fight very intelligently in order to implement your game plan, or to take him out of his realm, out of his element. Don't let him land any of those shots, because once he does, that's I know that's where he's able to capitalize on. Once he gets comfortable, once he knows that he has his range, he has his power, then that's where I feel like he's most confident, and that's where I know he's also that's where he can be so dominant. Because once he knows he can touch you with that one, then okay, the next two or three are going to be the one there, and then that could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, kind of like that snowball effect a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, man, that was incredibly well said. And again, I appreciate so much you being down to talk about some of this and just giving me some time here on this afternoon. That's all I have for you. So thank you so much, Emmanuel. I really do appreciate it. It kills me to say it, but go celebrate in Milwaukee. Hope you guys can enjoy the championship. Hopefully. Are you going to go to the parade?
Definitely not, man. Milwaukee's too wild. I don't understand, since being in the playoffs, they have just understand why this is such a positive thing. There's so much violence going on. You know what I'm saying? For
Sure.
such a good thing. Like, I thought everyone here was proud to be a Milwaukee Buck, and now that, all right, go Brewers, go Packers. Like, that's just what you want for the city and the state of Wisconsin, right? For all your pro teams. Why is there so much violence going on, or why is so much, just ruckus? I guess like people are just losing control, losing their mind. And I just, I didn't even watch the game. Just in the gym, and I'm not doing my own championship, man. You know what I mean? I want to be
Sure.
my own Giannis. I want to bring my championship home to Milwaukee and celebrate that. But I mean, I'm happy, and it's good that they did it. It can only mean probably great things for deals for restaurants around here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I get a good deal after this fight, right? You know what I mean? Get the Milwaukee Bucks discount or something like that. Because I have gone to some restaurants where they they have fed some of the players. I know now with them being champions, they're probably not going to be able to walk around, in public and do any of that. But
Sure.
it is what it is, man. It's something good and positive for the city. So I can only hope that less violence and more just positive things for the people as well too that are here.
I like that. I agree with you, man, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy it. And I know for a fact that you are going to be bringing that championship back to Milwaukee sooner rather than later, man. So thank you again, brother. I appreciate the time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And great questions, man. The first time I ever got questions like that. And I'm a much more cerebral fighter. And this is fighting's crazy, man. It's a very intimate thing. It's a real thing. People, you got to be down to earth. You got to accept about. I'm going on 31 years of age, and having fought the best and him as well too, and seeing on this fight, I can only take it as a positive thing. As much as it sucks that I didn't get what I wanted and be where I'm at, where I want to be myself, in the final, winning this whole thing, and that's all that I envisioned. It only puts me, propels me to put me in a much better position to know that after this, only great things will come from this, and it's going to be a much more vicious matador, like you said. Thank you, and bringing my own world championship home as well too because of this.
Absolutely, man, and I cannot wait for it. I know it's going to happen. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate it.
All right, you have a good one, man.
Thank you, you too. Thanks, man.